All new tonight, an agreement that allowed Weslaco firefighters to help put out fires in Progreso now over. Money, one of the reasons behind the fire service contract's dismantling. And Channel 5's Ryan Nelson's live in our studio with more on the impact.
Progreso's volunteer fire department just got underway this year. Since 2015, Weslaco Fire was responding to fire calls. The city of Weslaco says they cut ties because they were no longer needed, but also because Progreso owes them money. But that depends on who you ask. It was an agreement forged out of necessity. In 2015, the city of Progreso learned from Hidalgo County they needed to find their own fire service.
Cities needed to have their own fire service. So we made a contract with City of Weslaco.
For 2 years, Weslaco Fire has responded to fire service calls in Progreso. This year, Progreso started up their own volunteer fire department. This brought about the end of the agreement between the two cities.
We informed the Weslaco Fire Department that we, about 2 weeks before we opened, that we were gonna, the city was gonna provide service on their own.
Weslaco City Commissioners decided to officially end the fire service contract at a meeting last night.
Correct. So this contract was ongoing, would renew by itself until the city of Progreso stated we do not longer need the backing of Weslaco Fire to respond.
Weslaco Fire Chief Antonio Lopez says their EMS services will continue to respond to certain calls according to their mutual aid agreement with Progreso.
The city of Progreso does not have extrication equipment, so that in turn puts a liability not only on us as a response of the EMS to be able to extricate a patient during a rescue operation, which the city of Progreso cannot offer that service.
The fire service contract cost the city of Progreso $58,000 since the first call was made in August of 2015. They have yet to pay back 1 cent. This factored into Weslaco's decision.
They never made any payments at all?
No, sir.
Some Progreso residents were uneasy when they heard the news that Weslaco would no longer respond to fire in their city. Epifania Cruz and her husband were the victims of a major fire in 2016. Her house was one of 3 which caught on fire. Weslaco Fire Department responded to the scene along with other agencies.
I felt really sad because our neighbor's house got completely burned. It's great help when they come and help us putting out the fires, because without them you feel vulnerable without support.
This is all that remains of one of those homes, a concrete foundation covered in tiles. Progreso City Manager Fred Espinosa says there's no need for concern.
To provide good service as of right now. We're constantly trying to improve, but they can be assured that they will be protected.
Lopez says Progreso still has the support of the Weslaco Fire Department on any call they may need. Progreso disputes some of those charges. Both sides plan on meeting to finalize which charges will stick. Once that is finalized, the Weslaco City Commission says they will work on building a payment plan for the city of Progreso to pay the money back with interest. In the Channel 5 News studio, Ryan Nelson, Channel 5 News at 10.